Welcome to today's Outlook. Today we will be going over Euro New Zealand, Dollar Swiss, Dollar CAD and Euro Aussie. Okay, welcome to today's Outlook. Going to quickly go over what we were looking at yesterday and see where we're at. So Euro New Zealand was one of the plays that we were looking for. We were looking for, we have Monday's range here. One more sort of raid, and then we said if we missed that and get below Monday's range, it would be a nice trade to the downside, which worked out quite nicely. I'll just go over the higher time frame reasons for this. On the weekly, if we draw from wick to the body here on this swing high, resistance here, resistance, resistance, turn support, resistance, resistance, support, resistance. So just logical areas to be looking at, and price steamed up like we were talking about, and the path of least resistance was to the downside. I don't really want to be longing once we're at these areas of resistance. There's no point in going long into levels like that if you're going to do anything. Obviously it's to look for the downside. So there's a few telltale signs here. If I can zoom in, we had one break of Monday's range and snap back in and act as support. Second breakdown and retest, so support should turn to resistance. So something for you to study. This trade's done now. We do have a gap down here. I said I would be holding the Friday, so we'll see how far we can get with this. The next thing that we were looking at is Dollar Swissy. So a sell below, I'm actually in this, so sell below Monday's range. We come up, took out some stops, broke below, nice retest. Hopefully we can get some movement to the downside. What would negate this for me? I have these two levels here. A close, H1 close back above there, and I'll be looking to collapse that with possibility of getting back in if it closes back below. If we go to the monthly, that is the levels that I'm looking at. Let me just clear this off so you can get a clearer idea. So this level, as we mentioned yesterday, last month's high. So you see last month's high nicely acting as support and resistance as well. That's why I'm giving it to there along with Monday's low. So hopefully it stays below. We had a nice retest and would like to see some movement to the downside. Higher time frame level, breaking Monday's range. Just simple trading. Do have these highs where we sold off before, sell off, we broke back below, retest it. So hopefully, well, the logical thing is to look for sales, but you know, with trading, logic goes out the window sometimes. We were also looking at Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD has broke below Monday's range, and it's fallen lower, but the price action I just don't like. I think Dollar CAD or Dollar Swiss is a lot more favourable, and the price action just a slow grinding down. I'm not a fan of. We have previous Monday's range, so we'll mark out this level. We'll mark out these lows as well. So we'll see what happens around here. If we get a bounce or break below, but I think this is off the table for me at the moment. Even though I'll tell you why I was looking at this. I'll take these day dividers off. So we've come up, swept this high, we've sold off massively before here, and we'll see how the day ends. If we can get a daily close below here, then I'll look for an entry, possibly on Thursday. We'll see how we close here. H1 close wouldn't be significant, as this is on the daily time frame, so we'll see how today closes and then regain our interest in that. Yeah, it's just this price action is not favourable to me. It's quite hard to read, but if we do get a daily close below here, then I'll become more interested in it. Euro Aussie, not really interested in it anymore. We have this level that I'm looking at on the H1 time frame. I was looking to be a buyer. We didn't get back above this level, and if we go to the monthly, this is the level that I'm looking at. It's just the top of this where most of the candle bodies meet. I'll actually put another level in around here. So resistance, 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 resistance. We got a strong close above all that. We were coming back down to retest it, so I was looking for another move to the upside, but we'll have to see if we can get back above these levels. Not looking likely at the moment, so no trade, no harm done. If it comes back up here, then our interest will be spiked again. Other than that, there's nothing else much I'm looking at. Possibly Euro Yen. Spike the daily low into this resistance. If I can get these off. Resistance, resistance, turn to support. Support, come down. Rated these lows. Get Monday's dividers on. And also previous Monday's range high coming in here, acting as resistance, 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 resistance. So solid H1 close above that, and I'm looking to be getting long, just aiming for previous week's high, but you know, we'll play it as we go along. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and things looking a lot better. It's getting easier to read price action after January. We did catch Kiwi with the mechanical strategy, so that was quite nice, on the news, etc., and New Zealand CAD, so that was quite nice. So yeah, that's it for today. Anything you want me to go over, or if you have any questions, just let me know. And wishing you all the best for the rest of the day and the rest of the week.